Good afternoon, students. How are you feeling today? Okay, so after 1 week on fractions, how do you feel? Are you happy or you are not? Let's look at what we have today. Our topic for today is simplifying fractions. Simplifying fractions. So, to simplify fractions means to reduce fractions to their simplest terms. Okay? So today what we are going to do is to reduce fractions to their simplest terms. Let's take the first example. We have the fraction here is 5 over 30. Okay, we have 5 over 30. So what we are going to do is to reduce the 5 over 30 to its simplest form. Okay, so what we are going to do is first look at the numerator and then the denominator. Okay, so you have to think whether the numerator can divide the denominator or not. Okay, if the numerator can divide the denominator, then it's very easy to work it out. But if the numerator cannot divide the denominator, then you have to look for another numbers that can divide. We will do that later. Okay, but here when we observe, we realize that 5 can divide 30. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to divide the numerator by 5 and divide the denominator by 5. Okay, so 5 divided by 5, it's 1. Okay, and then 30 divided by 5 will give us 6. So our answer is 5. Our answer is 1 over 6. Okay, 1 over 6. So when we simplify 5 over 30, we will get 1 over 6. Let's look at the next one. Okay, so we have, can you all see? We have 4 over 8. Okay, 4 over 8. This is the fraction. And we want to simplify this fraction. Okay, in other words, we want to reduce the fraction to its simplest term. So what we're going to do is first you have to observe whether the numerator can divide the denominator. Yes, it can. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are dividing the numerator by 4 and divide the denominator by 4. Okay, so 4 divided by 4 will give us 1. 8 divided by 4 will give us 2. So when you simplify 4 over 8, our answer will be 1 over 2. Okay, guys? So remember that simplifying fractions means reducing the fractions to their simplest terms. Okay, so let's try another example. We have 3 over 12. Okay, the first thing is you have to look at the numerator and then the denominator. Okay, check whether the numerator can divide the denominator. Okay, this is 3 and we have 12, so it's possible 3 can divide 12. Okay, so the first step is to divide the numerator by 3 and then you divide the denominator also by 3. Okay, so 3 divided by 3 will give us 1. And then 12 divided by 3 will be 4. So when you simplify 3 over 12, our answer will be 1 over 4. So let's look at example 2. We have 2 over 10. Okay, so the numerator is 2 and the denominator is what? Is 10. So here 2 can divide 10. So it will be very easy for us to simplify. So divide the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2. Okay, so 2 divided by 2 will give us 1. And then 10 divided by 2 will give us what? 5. So 2 over 10, when you simplify, it will give us what? 1 over 5. What about 4 over 10? Okay, now we realize that 4 cannot divide 10. So what are we going to do? So on our next lesson, I'm going to explain this, okay? When the numerator cannot divide the denominator. Okay, so guys, our topic today is simplifying fractions, okay? So we said to simplify fractions, we mean that we have to reduce fractions to their simplest forms. So are you okay? Are you happy or not?